Sandy Steinman here, President of Background Checks Express, your one-stop source for accessible, accurate, and affordable background checking. In previous videos, we've examined why employers should worry about complying with the Fair Credit Reporting Act. And last week, we looked at the second step on compliance with the Act, which was the disclosure and release form and the part it plays in FCRA compliance, and it is really important. Today we're going to look at the third step, which is something that a lot of employers and background checking firms ignore, and that's the pre-adverse notice. When an employer receives a consumer report and decides not to hire the applicant, based on the report, the applicant has certain rights. If this adverse action is even partially as a result of the consumer report, then the applicant should receive certain documents. At this point, the employer must send a pre-adverse notice to the applicant, and the notice must include a copy of the consumer report and the document entitled "A Summary of Your Rights" under the Fair Credit Reporting Act. This is done to give the applicant an opportunity to see the report, and if it's inaccurate or if it's incomplete, the applicant can then contact the Consumer Reporting Agency to dispute or explain what is in the report. If this step were not in place, applicants could be denied employment without knowing that they were victims of inaccurate or incomplete data. But in reality, in most cases, the applicant really has little to complain about, and you won't hear much of them after you send them the notice. However, there can be times when an applicant is a victim of some sort of error. Next week, we're going to look at an example of times when applicants are victims of this kind of error, and they're really a problem. If you're an employer, I hope you'll continue to follow this series of videos, because what you learn here could well keep you out of court, and that's our mission. If you have any questions about the Fair Credit Reporting Act in general, or the release and disclosure, or the pre-adverse notice, just feel free to call me at 844-SCREAM-NOW. That's 844-727-3366. In the meanwhile, be safe, hire safe, and I'll see you in the next video.